Welcome everyone to my favorite world. Wow, an entirely new world. Looks like the path splits up ahead. Hey, don't look at me. The captain makes the choices, am I right? So, what's up guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care, because we've reached World 3 and the music in this place is by far my favorite. It's just so peaceful and lovely. This is the kind of thing I would gladly listen to in my own spare time. Now, there's nothing in Bowser's Lava Lair for us, so let's go to the next new galaxy, Tall Trunk Galaxy. With 25 stars and 25 lives and 25 of everything, let's break it to 26, which is not such a triumphant number. The Flotacious Blimp Fruit. So, in this galaxy, we're going to be introduced to another new power-up, the Blimp Fruit. But you may notice, for one thing, it's a fruit, and second of all, it didn't activate when I touched it. That's because it's not for me. It's for little Mr. Yoshi down here on the bottom of this tree. Also, look at the size of this tree. I love it. Massive tree. Do we have... Oh, we must have a massive tree somewhere. I'd love to visit just this massive tree. Especially if there was a way you could climb it, or like there was like its own little, I don't know, path, or like a village on a tree, I don't know. I'm thinking far too fantasy, but I would love to see something like that if that exists. I'll add it to my bucket list, yeah. Anyway, these enemies, scuttlebugs. They are just spiders dangling down, basically. You can just spin into them and eventually you can kick them out. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Although actually, I like in my notes I called it just dangling spider, because it is. Anyway, now that we're out of the tree, we're into a floating tree log. Well, it's not even a tree log. Well, I guess it is technically a tree log because it was made from a tree because it's a log, but it's just a floating log. That's all it is. And my throat has apparently gone really dry from doing the Bowser voice last episode. Anyway, comet medal right here if you want it, and oh, can I? No, it won't let me get that coin. Fine. All right. So, in case you haven't noticed, in course you must be deaf if you didn't, I've messed up. That's one thing. Second of all, Yoshi turns blue and just starts expelling air from a massive inflated body to raise you up. Are you sure this doesn't count as, like, some sort of animal abuse? Because clearly, like, Yoshi must be suffering if he's forced to spit out all of this air that's, like, just, like, destroying his body. Like, his body is becoming... It's pretty much deformed at this point into a massive circle. Like, it doesn't matter who, doesn't matter who's standing on top of it or if it's convenient. That's got to be painful to have all that air just stuck inside you. And now Yoshi's just flying infinitely around that. Wait, is he gonna touch the Blimp Fruit? What? No. Okay. Well, here you go. Pop right back here. I was gonna say, like, is he gonna touch the Blimp Fruit and then start flying by himself? Because that would be funny if he did. Oh, come on. Why would you do that? Yoshi, why would you do that? You idiot! Okay, let's try this again. This time with more feeling. Oh, okay. Right, and then just up the path and into the launch star. I am having a lot more trouble with this than I usually do. Ouch. And so now we're introduced to another log. Not as interesting as the tree at the beginning, but hey, we'll be coming to that tree soon enough. And I want to get all these star bits. There we go. Yay! Oh, hello, Goomba. Goodbye, Goomba. Probably would have been a good idea if I got a coin out of that. Actually, no, I'm not buzzing anymore. Is there a reason for that? When did I get full light? Clearly I'm not paying attention. Whoops. There we go. Get more Blimp Fruit. Didn't even have to go anywhere near the spiked plants. Bada-boom. Actually, listen to the sound effect when he eats these. Ugh. Anyway, just keep flying. It's perfectly designed how there's all these floating Blimp Fruits defying gravity, allowing us to reach to this high point in the Power Star. How convenient. And look at that. Wow. Just all the stars and all these different comets flying in different directions. Oh, I love it. Love it all. I hate that galaxy. I hate it, but I also love it at the same time, but I hate it. Looks like we've got another hungry mouth to feed here. Oh, you've got a new friend here. A friend with something special for you. If you want to check it out, just head down that pipe over there. Alright, so we know that the Toad Brigade is in Mario's right ear. Left ear, right ear. So, what is in his left ear? Well, it's a warp pipe. And where does this warp pipe go? Well, obviously it goes into a massive world of wax. Earwax everywhere. No? Okay. We have another sort of hungry Luma, but it's a beneficial hungry Luma. Well, I guess all the others were technically beneficial, but he wants 30 things, and for doing that, you get a cube. Which gives us a 1-up, hooray! We've definitely broken 25 lives at this point, so yeah. It's interesting. If you need lives at least, it'll be good, but usually maybe just for a bit of fun as well. Anyway, you may have noticed how the first world you were in sort of a planet sort of area, and the second time we were in the solar system. Now we're right out into galaxies, looking at all these stars everywhere. And now it's time for the second star in Tall Trunk Galaxy. It is none other than Tall Trunk's Big Slide. Oh boy! Practice file. That's all I have to say. Practice file. Oh. Right. So the way this place works is we're back on the massive tree with the very sort of wooden music and the wooden people. Slide, joke courage. Well, what you need to do this time is climb the tree, but not with a blimp fruit and Yoshi. Instead, it's with vines and your own momentum. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing goes out. But it's more speedy thing goes left and up, the speedy thing goes down and right. Yes. And then into the launch star, and then whee! Out through the leaves, and onto an entirely different tree. And now, if I was to stand on this fence and go in first person, you'll see we have a little bit of a slide to deal with. And whoa! That tree is vastly, like, not proportionate. Jesus, okay. But yes, slides. It's fun, I'll say that much. But it's kind of hard when you're doing it for the first time. Music gets quiet, and now more classic Mario 64 songs, the slider theme. I love it, especially since it's remastered. It's not much different from the original, if at all, but it's still good. I mean, I still have the song on my iTunes, so yeah. So you want to just follow the path mainly and hit the balloons. Not too much of a hard thing to do. In fact, this first mission's actually not very hard at all, but we will be coming back to it later when it becomes much harder. But as a practice file, I had a lot of trouble with this, I think. Or at least I had a lot of trouble with one of the missions on this, and I can understand it, but yes. And because I've done this so many times in my practice file, I pretty much have this whole place memorized that you might not see as much of a failure this time around, but you will in the future, trust me. Or at least maybe on the practice file. And Wigglers, they're angry for some reason, oh no! Oh, that banjo is so good! Anyway, for this bit, you have a specific path you can take. Don't take the spicy bit, or the spiky bit. Oh! There we go. And with that, we got out of it, just in time. Well, we weren't really timed at all, but hello! Here it is, symbol of courage. Take, start. This star for you. It's fun. I like that galaxy a lot. But we're gonna have a lot of trouble with it in the future. Suddenly no music. It suddenly gets all serious. Oh god, okay. Oh. Well, to the sky I go. Ah. Looks like you brought back a Whittle with you. I love those guys. I think he wants to talk to you about comet medals. Go give him a listen. Shouldn't take long. Yes, the wooden guys are called whittles. I guess because you're like whittling away at wood or something? No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. You'll slowly learn that. Collect many comet medal. Comet arrive. First thing in galaxy. Always one. Somewhere. Look hard. Find. Yes, I believe it's been said before, but the comet medals are always in the first mission of each galaxy. Although I think some may appear in multiple ones if you go to the same place twice, but I'm not certain about that. I always get quiet when I get into this place because I just love the piano. It's so good. I know, I should really stop gushing about the soundtrack. You probably get very bored of it soon. So, cloudy court galaxy, head in the clouds. That just describes my entire life, really. Head's always in the cloud. I'm always pretty happy. Very rarely depressed, unless I'm stressed from homework. But otherwise, I'm always daydreaming. It's good because I'm quite interested in getting into film writing, or screenwriting, I guess it's called. Yeah. Wow, I haven't had breakfast today, so my mind might not be fully functional, which is why I forgot it was screenwriting and not film writing, but I'm quite interested in the writing process of all kinds of, like, not just films, but also like books and TV programs. Like, it all interests me, so it's kind of good that I always have my head in the cloud, because I'll always be thinking of like random stories of some kind. Like, I'll just create whole stories or characters or scenarios in my head, and then I can write them down in my well, actually, sometimes I have a notebook that I write them down in, and sometimes I just have a file on my computer that I write the stuff down in, and then with that I can just sort of hopefully use it in the future if that becomes a proper thing. Screenwriting. Anyway, let's get on the cloud and get flying further. Also, because I play so many video games, it's pretty helpful for screenwriting because it sort of gets your mind more like open-minded into the idea of all these different fantasy ideas, you know, like suddenly you're a cloud person on a bunch of floating drums, collecting a bunch of coins for no apparent reason. I mean, you know, yeah, it's quite good. I like video games are a good inspiration for screenwriting, as long as you don't obviously just copy someone's characters. Anyway, now that we're getting further, we can see that we've only reached a checkpoint, but there is a hungry Luma here, which might be helpful to you. Actually, of course it will be helpful to you. Well, I guess if you're after 100% it would. If you don't want to do it, then obviously it won't be helpful to you. I'm just rambling at this point because I'm too busy thinking about... I was daydreaming, that's my problem. I was daydreaming and talking at the same time. That was what my problem was. Let's see if I can... Oh, no. This is definitely not going to be done on time now if I'm this slow. Hup. Oh, if I got that, I might have got it. No, I thought the star bit would kill him, but not quite. Okay, I got one. That's good enough. Ba-da-bam. Hello, Elite Octoomba. Octoomba. The wind pushes the clouds. Although this one I think I might have done slightly off to the point where it didn't quite work. And don't worry, I'm not going to die. I'm just falling down here. For a nice hidden little one-up. How do they expect me to get out? Do they just expect me to do that? I guess so. I guess you have to be really professional to be able to do that, huh? Yeah, it's definitely professional to backflip up with clouds. And now we've come to a 2D segment, so expect loads of wind. Whee! You know, actually, this must be kind of boring for Mario. He just spins once and then just stands still. Like, that's all he has to do. Everything's done for him. I also still haven't got the comet medal in this place yet, and I'm almost concerned that I missed it. But I don't think... Well, I very well could have. Actually, no. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the comet medal or just a secret. Yeah, it's just a secret. And I think I might have not been able to get it. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, there we go. And now, floaty long jump. Yay, I thought it would kill me, but nope, I'm safe. Okay, no movements. What? Oh no, I know where the comet medal is. It's right here. So this bit, the platforms crush together, or they're close together, yeah. If that happens, you get crushed. So don't let it crush you. Okay, bad idea. Don't do that. Lesson learned. Instead, just fly up, and there's the comet medal I was concerned about. I'm also going to wait a moment, because I don't want to die. It's good to wait if you don't want to die. Just just a little tip for you. If you don't want to die, just wait. That applies to real life as well. Well, I guess technically if you were like crossing the road, that would be correct. Anyway, now you got to fight against the wind to get the power star here. Not very difficult. Ooh, Starship Mario can advance! Hooray! But what's this? Hey bro! Everyone left me behind! I had to hustle to get up here! So hey, guess what? I decided to look for power stars too! If you see me out there, come say hi! I can help you save the universe! I can't help you at all, I'm sorry. But yes, Luigi's here! Yeah! I want to look for power stars too! If you see me out there in one of the galaxies, say hello. If anyone saves the universe, it's gonna be me. Yeah, okay, Luigi. As much as I wanted a backflip. As much as I love you to be the savior of the universe, I'm not quite sure if that's gonna happen. Especially since I can't play as you right now. Because, well, you're all the way down there and I'm all the way up here, so... Whoops. So, there is a secret star here, and we have just a couple of minutes left. Thankfully, when it comes to secret stars that include hungry Lumas wanting coins, I will be able to cut it out. But I'm going to spend extra time actually getting these coins, because with my luck, I'm not going to have enough. Let's find out. But actually first, as Luigi said, he's right here. You can play as Luigi. It only happens on certain places. He just sort of shows up almost randomly, and you can only play as him when he shows up. So you can't play as him at any point right now. Anyway. Let's go get that hungry Luma. Be right back. Oh. No, wrong one. No, Luigi, don't. No, Luigi, move and run. Ah, there we go. There's a drum roll before you land. Now what you'll notice when playing as Luigi is he jumps higher, which is, you know, a given since Luigi always jumps higher, but he also, when moving, he slips a little bit. He's a slightly harder control, and I think he doesn't jump as far as Mario does, but generally he's better in every aspect. Anyway, I've now got 30 coins, or 34 really, so just give them all to him automatically, because I can't do it myself. And he's going to transform! So, Luigi's first time having any sort of star to himself, and what is it gonna be? Gonna be some sort of funky music going on. Don't fall in. And, oh, I was expecting comet medals. Yeah, there they are, cosmic clones. Oh no. Yay, so what we need to do is find silver stars, 5 of them to be exact, on these clouds. What's below us is dark matter. If you touch it, you sink into it like, it's almost like think of it as poison. It sucks you in and kills you, and it's very mysterious that scientists these days don't even understand it. So, yes. At least I don't think they do. If they do, then I'm very out of the know, and that would not surprise me. God, these cosmic clones are so noisy. I understand that I did a long jump, but really, like, Luigi just goes, yeah! Whereas you guys are like, weha! You see, whippy! Yeah! So, ugh, horrible. Anyway, finishing your goal turns them into star bits, which is very morbid indeed. But the only thing more morbid than that is the sound Luigi makes when he dies to this dark matter. But we'll hear, oh boy, you'll be hearing plenty of that in the future. I'm looking at you, practice file. Bravo, you did it! And there's Luigi's first star. And on that note, I'm going to end it off here. For now, we've got 29 stars, a ghost has appeared on the Cloudy Court Galaxy, which I'll be showing off next episode, probably. And we have our first comet, Yoshi Star Galaxy. A prankster comet has been spotted! prankster comets can transform a galaxy into a wildly different place. Come to think of it, you've been collecting comet medals, right? Collecting lots of those comet medals makes more comets appear. Now you can work on getting a star from every comet. Go for it, Captain.
Hey bro, I'm all over the place these days exploring the universe. Next time you see me out there, talk to me and let me leap into action, okay? Catch you later, bro.
And that's the last we'll see of Luigi for today. Anyway, my name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.